Good evening, Otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your dark masked diva. Okay, tonight I was answering questions, and some other people were answering this one too. And I just thought the way that the other people were answering the question was kind of messed up. And I just wanted to keep it real. And I don't like when other people disagree with me. Okay? So I just thought I would disagree with them. All right? Because they were disagreeing with me. So I'm just going to go there. Because at first somebody asked me the question. So, and they disagreed with me, so I'm going to disagree back. Okay? Because I thought what they were saying to this guy was not the right thing. Okay? So he initially asked me, he said, basically, Dear Angel, he said, I'm the kind of guy who has a ton of female friends. So I get along with girls. But I have a ton of female friends. Like a ton, like a lot, but no girlfriend. And I said, that's your problem. You have all these girls around you. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. They're basically in your way. Yeah. That's what it is. It's girls see a guy with a bunch of girls around him. They don't want to go out with him. They don't want to go out with you. They see a bunch of girls around you. Nobody wants that. Okay? For any such reason, when you see a guy with a bunch of girls around him, that's kind of like known as like a bad risk. Right? When guys see a girl and all she has is male friends and there's like a ton of them, or she's just a chick who's just surrounded by a bunch of dudes all the time, is that someone you're going to ask out? No, because you're like, what's up with that? She's a chick with a bunch of dudes around her all the time. None of them are her boyfriend. Really? What's up with that? That's a little odd. She's just buddies with all these dudes. She's just hanging around with all these dudes. That's a little odd. So you see this guy hanging around these girls, but he's not with any of them. So girls kind of look at that and they think it's strange. They don't think, oh, he's such a sweetheart. He's friends with all these girls. Girls don't look at it like that. Okay? They don't think you're just really great for being friends with all these girls. Okay? Nobody looks at that and sees it as something good. And I know you're like, but I'm a cool guy and I'm willing to be friends with all these girls. Okay, nobody sees that as anything good. And you're like, but I'm a cool guy and I'm friends with all these girls. Why is that not something good? Okay. You're a nice person. Okay. You're able to get along with women. That's good. That's good on you, okay? Here's the thing. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Okay? This is what you're doing wrong. Before I go any further, I'm going to talk about what the other people said to him. Keep in mind, none of us know, he knows what we look like, but we don't know what he looks like. Okay, because some of us, the people who answer the questions, some of us have pictures. Everybody has a picture of me. Okay, so the guy who asked the picture, the guy who asked the question, the people who ask the questions are anonymous because some of the questions are embarrassing. So the people who ask the questions, we don't know what they look like. We don't know how old they are or anything like that. They just ask the question. But the people who answer the questions, some of us are like famous columnists and stuff. So they know who we are. So they, that's why they want to ask us, right? So we're at a disadvantage, but some people who are answering the question are being mean. I'm just being honest, and I'm trying to help. But a couple of people who answered the question were being mean. One chick said that I was wrong for what I was saying. But she goes, it's not because you have all these female friends. Your hygiene is probably bad, and you're probably ugly. And the other guy just said, you don't have any swag, you don't dress right. I'm like, okay. I'm going to let you guys know right now, if you're an ugly guy, but you have swag, see, there's more questions coming in. If you're an ugly guy, but you have swag, and you have a cool enough job, you can pull multiple women. It's true. If you're an ugly guy with a good personality, you can pull a bunch of women at the same time. Seriously. If you're an ugly guy with a lot of money, you could have a bunch of women. If you need to have good hygiene, and I don't think anyone needs to be told that. If this guy has a bunch of female friends, don't you think they would have told him how to dress by now and to take a bath? Come on. He has all these friends who are girls, and they're not hooking him up with bath products and cutting his hair and doing all this stuff because he has all these female friends. You don't think they're hooking him up and stuff like that. That's not his problem. I mean, they're not helping him with his style and stuff like that. That's not this guy's problem, you guys. It's because he's around all these females. Nobody in their right mind wants to actually be with a guy that's surrounded by women. Unless she's not all there. Okay? We see that as a bad sign. Alright? If you don't know why, I'll tell you why. 1, we think he's poly. No one wants to get mixed up in that. Any woman who's about her business doesn't want to get mixed up with a guy who's already in relationships with all these other women. We want a guy of our own. Who wants to share? Right? Right. Okay. We see a guy with a bunch of women around. We think, oh, more questions are coming in. Sorry about that if that's annoying. Here, I'm going to try to move the phone over here. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. We think he's already been through all those women. Right? We think he's a player. He's already been through all those women, and maybe they're all a bunch of like friends with benefits, or he's dated them all. Or he's just hopping from woman to woman and something funny is going on. Okay. We think something weird like that's going on. Or we think he's around all these women, but none of them want him. What's wrong with him? Or he's around all these women, but he doesn't want any of them. What's he going to find wrong with me? What's going on here? Does he just hit it and quit it with everybody? And to be honest, when you get with your man and you get in a relationship, you don't want to be with a guy with a bunch of female friends. You want him just to have like a couple, but you basically don't want him to have a bunch of female friends. Come on. So you're not going to try to be in a relationship with a guy like that. But this guy's like, but I'm such a cool guy. I'm a wonderful guy. I'm a generous guy. I'm this great guy. Yeah, guy, I'm sure you are, okay? You know, I'm sure you are. But here's the deal. You're getting friend-zoned and you're sticking around. All right? This is what you need to do. Girls know within the first 5 to 10 minutes, even less, if they're going to sleep with you. I know you're like, already? Because we just have this natural instinct, are we attracted to you or not? I know you're like, really? Yeah. I know it's unfair. I know you think you're convincing us. I know all this stuff. We know whether we're attracted to you or not. We're either instantaneously attracted to you or we are not. So, if she doesn't want to go out with you right away, and she goes, but we can be friends and hang out, be like, no, I really just wanted to take you out. I'm not interested in any more friends. I have enough female friends. I think you're attractive and I wanted to take you out. But you have a nice day, okay? Or whatever, like, don't be rude. Don't be like, have a nice day. Don't be like that. But just be like, you have a nice day. I don't want to hang out as friends. Don't accept being friend-zoned by anybody else. Because you have too many female friends. Stop hanging out with women all the time. You need to stop doing that. You need to have more friends that are guys. Alright? Because you need to reinforce more masculine energy. Alright? Because you have too many female friends. You're a guy that keeps getting friend-zoned. And if these girls just look at you as a friend, stop hanging out with them. They're not going to change their mind. And I know that's really hard to hear, but it's true. Don't hang around them and just be thirsty. Don't hang around them and think, one day they're going to go, you know what? He is really a great guy. I really should give him a chance. Because you know what? That's not going to happen. She either likes you or she doesn't. And if she's playing a little head game, well, maybe I like you. Huh? No, she's just playing around. She's just jerking you around. She's either going to say yes to a date or she's not. If you kind of have to wonder if she likes you, she doesn't. Okay? If she's kind of giving you a mixed signal, and this goes for men and women, a mixed signal is always a no. And if she says she has a boyfriend, whether she has one or not, that's a no. Okay? So, do not waste one more second with anyone who gives you a mixed signal. Anyone who wants to be friends, anything like that, do not spend any more time with that person, even if they seem nice. Okay? Because you don't have any more time to waste. You wasted too much time being friends, being Mr. Nice Guy, because all these girls are going to do is they're going to get boyfriends, and then they're going to come cry to you about how mean their boyfriends are, and you're going to be Mr. Listening Ear. And you're going to go, you could have been my girlfriend and I would have treated you 100% better. But no, you got with this jerk and now you're crying to me about the jerk. But guess what? You're going to make up with him and go have sex with him. And I'm going to spend Friday night, Saturday night alone for the rest of my life. And have all these girls calling me on the phone, crying about their boyfriend while I stay single. That's what you're going to be like because you keep accepting all these friendships. So you need to quit it. You need to ask girls out. If they don't want to go out with you, you need to leave them alone. Because pretty soon girls are going to be like, oh, well, I guess I need to stop friend zoning that guy. I either need to go out with him or knock it off. Okay? Because people respect you when you make yourself scarce. It's true, whether you're a male or a female. So you can't, you can't just stick around and be their friend if they don't want you. Okay, because you're causing people not to value you. You're causing them to use you. As you're going to come around and do them favors and be their friend and be their listening ear, and you're probably taking them to lunch and taking them on dates even though you're not even their boyfriend. And guess what? They're going out with other guys and having sex with them and doing all these things I'm sure you would like. Right? And you're not getting any of the benefits. But you're being everybody's friend. Stop being everybody's friend. And stop having all these girls around you and having all this feminine energy around you, and you're getting no benefits out of it. What are you getting out of this but a bunch of female friends? It's really not good for you emotionally to have so many female friends. That's too much feminine energy for you. Okay, your whole vibe is going to get thrown off by that. You need more male friends in your life, because you're not going to be able to have like a normal relationship. Okay, it's gonna throw you off. And it's gonna be too frustrating. You're not gonna have like a relationship. You're not gonna be able to have a physical relationship because you already have all these women around and you're not getting any. That's not good for you. So don't listen to these people who say you don't have swag or you're ugly or whatever. Okay, guys that don't have swag and guys who are ugly are getting laid because they're not accepting just being friends with people. They're going, okay, if you don't want to go out with me, they keep it pushing. Okay? Now, it's a good idea to have hygiene and to have swag and make the most of whatever you have going. Because I'm sure you're exceptionally a cool guy because you sound nice from your letter. Okay? Your female friends that you do have, tell them to give you some kind of makeover and all that, and to give you tips. But at the end of the day, it really has to do with stop being Mr. Friend. I mean, these girls do need to help you. But you're not helping yourself. That's what you need to do. Okay, because they're getting all the benefits of being a friend, but you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting your physical needs met. Okay, and that's what you need. It's like you're getting teased all the time just by only having friendships. That's not fair to you. So, because that's what you're accepting. So you need to be like, okay, if you don't like me, then nice meeting you, bye-bye. Keep it put. You don't have to be a jerk about it. Just be like, okay. Don't be like, well, just call me if you need anything. No. She goes, we can be friends. No, I don't need any more friends. You have a nice day, ma'am. I don't need any more female friends. Don't accept any more we can be friends nonsense. Okay? Because that's not what you really want. And that's not what you deserve, is it? You don't need to do any more favors. You don't need to be Mr. Listening Ear. You don't need them asking you for money. You don't need to get played. You don't need to get used. You need your physical needs met, right? That's what you really need. You're a man, right? Quit settling for less than you deserve and what you want. All right? Because it's making you soft. Okay? So that's what it is. It's just you're used to settling for less. You're used to not asking for what you really want. You're used to just taking what you're getting. Okay? That doesn't mean you need to be aggressive and demand it, but you are used to accepting less than what you really want in life. And none of us should be like that. Okay? And don't let other answerers call you ugly and say you don't have style and that you're not taking care of yourself. I mean, you need to take care of yourself. I really hope you are, but just believe in yourself, okay? All right. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mask Diva. I love you all. Thank you for watching my content. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And I will see you in the next one. Better answer those questions, huh? All right. Bye-bye, you guys.